there you are. Professor Dr. Tarquin Danglebury here.
And Lord Windermere.
Oh yes, and Lord Windermere. Now, today is a special day. It's very special. It's a very special day for fountain pen users because it is Fountain Pen Day 2015. That is that first Friday of November. And Lord Windermere and I were thinking that we should be doing something. Of course, we did this giveaway together with Fonteplumo, and people were, well, rather excessively happy with that, it seemed, and they were so very glad to see me again. I understand that because it is very nice to see me, I know this, and Lord Windermere too, of course, but nevertheless, I thought it would be nice to bring back that good old classic, where I give you art education, drawing with the professor. So today we're going to do a special themed episode of Drawing with the Professor, where we are going to draw fountain pen related objects. After all, it is Fountain Pen Day. Now, if you have any requests for future episodes, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But for now, let's start the writing as soon as I'm done with this chapter. I'll see you later. Ta-ta.
So I was thinking maybe if we move the ladder, we won't have any issues with those cats anymore. Yes, look, wait a minute, I'm here to do artwork. We're not discussing the ladder. Go away, please. Bloody hell. Alright, here we go. Fountain pen related drawing. Alright, now this is very difficult, but if you practice enough, you can probably do it. Alright, first thing we're going to draw is a fountain pen. Alright, a fountain pen. Looks something like this. There you go. This is the nib. Piston turning knob, sometimes ribbed, sometimes it isn't, and that's all there is to it. And of course, right next to it should be the cap, which would look something like this. You cannot use a fountain pen without an inkwell. So I'm not talking about a bottle of ink, we'll draw that later. Here is something like a Visconti travelling inkwell, except it's not the travelling one, but the one you can't travel with, so it's just a Visconti inkwell. Now here we have a bottle of ink. One of my absolute favourite bottles of ink is Waterman. Waterman, you see? And that's exactly what it looks like, so there you know. Now, of course, before there was the fountain pen, there was this. A quill, you see, and then you would take the hairs off, and you would shape the tip like that, like so, and then you would have the penknife. So the next thing we need to draw that was used for the tipping, that is of course the penknife. It looks something like this. It's very, I would say, elegant way to draw this. Then, of course, you have iron gall. Iron gall used to make the ink. So here you have a bit of iron, and here you have some of the gall nuts. And then maybe some other things that we could draw. Recently I have become slightly partial to Visconti. So here you have a Visconti pen with a nib. There's a special nib. It's an oblique, as you can see. And this is their power filler system. Alright? Okay, now, some other things that we can draw. Maybe we should have a close-up of a nib. A nib can be drawn as follows. And as you can see, this is a very symmetrical shape. Alright? Now, I'm sorry, there was something in my throat. Now, maybe some other thing that I like to have is a little cup of water, also known as O2H, as you all know, and this is just a cup of water which you can use to clean your pens with. And then another thing that I really enjoy using, a pocket loop, which you can use to amplify or magnify, whatever you like to call it, the nib. You see? And then of course another thing very important, a pen pouch. You see, it's a pen pouch. It works like this. You put the pens in there. Alright, now, of course, I wish you all a happy Fountain Pen Day 2015, and I will do a final drawing here. This is Carrie. And Carey is the organizer of the Fountain Pen Day. Of course, he came up with the idea after extensive talks with me, because very little goes on in the pen world without me somehow being involved. But we all have to be very grateful to Carey, because Carey is doing all the hard work. And, you know, long hours, very low wages. It's horrible, really. So we should all be very happy with Carey. Carey, thanks a lot. I wish you all happy Fountain Pen Day, etc. Yeah, I wish you happy Fountain Pen Day too. And any birds who like oversized pens, contact me. I'm 10 inches. They call me the Red Stallion. Bye! Yeah, as well. I suppose I'll see you later. Pip pip.
Oi, bird, do you come here often? Would you like to come here more often? I'm 10 inches.
So I was thinking maybe if you remove the ladder, it might help. Yes. No, wait a minute. We're not talking about the ladder now. God. Okay, we're going to do the fountain. What?